Make sure to check out that strawberry pie that I posted earlier. But now we're going to make another favorite. We are going to make a homemade buttermilk pie. Well, except for the crust. I'm using a deep dish store-bought pie crust. You want to go ahead and let that crust thaw out for about 10 minutes. And we are not going to bake this first. But you do want to go ahead and poke some holes in this with a fork so that you won't get air pockets in your pastry. Now to make that yummy buttermilk filling. First you'll need sugar, and we are going to add 1 cup of sugar. This recipe actually called for 1 1/4 cup of sugar, but I kind of cut back on that a little bit. But you do you, and I have seen some recipes add 1 1/2 cup of sugar. If I were taking this to a gathering, I would have probably added more sugar. Add a dash of salt, 3 tablespoons of flour. Blend this together. Add 1 stick of melted butter, and I just melted that in my microwave. Go ahead and stir that into the dry mixture. Crack open 3 eggs using the same measuring cup. No need to dirty up more dishes. And then you're going to blend these together really well. And then just put that in the mixture. Now you'll want to blend that together, so just keep mixing. You want to make sure you incorporate those eggs into the mixture. Now you could use a hand mixer if you wanted to. I'm just old school, and there's the fact that that's more dishes to wash, so I just do it by hand. And here comes the main ingredient, buttermilk. We are going to add 1 cup of buttermilk. And again, we're just going to mix that. This is so easy. Now we're ready to pour it in the pie shell. And I'm still mixing, because if you mix by hand, you want to make sure to mix it really well. Add about 1 teaspoon of freshly squeezed lemon. Let's give this another good mix. And we're just going to pour it right into that pie shell. Now, if I would have thought ahead, I would have put it on the baking sheet first, but that's okay. It turned out perfect. We're just going to pop this in the oven on 350 degrees for 50 to 55 minutes, and voila. This pie turned out so perfect. This was a beautiful pie. And if you noticed, I always put a pie pan on top of the pie because it keeps your crust from getting too brown. It will still brown with the pie pan on top, but save an old pie pan to put on top of your pie while you're baking it. Next time I will add a pinch of nutmeg to this. I felt like it needed some little something. What do you guys add to your buttermilk pie? But I will tell you, this was one of the best recipes that I have ever found. It just turned out so thick and so picture perfect, and it was absolutely delicious.